What is up, guys? I'm George Mossey. So last night, 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After Season 7, Episode 12 has aired. So we checked in with Jenny and Sumit, and we watched a pretty scary scene where Jenny described to us in detail how she fell, hurt herself, and ended up in the emergency room, all while Sumit is working his super crazy long hours. And she is learning that being home alone can be very scary, and she just wants companionship. And being in India all alone with no one there and Sumit working crazy long hours. Is Jenny really in a marriage or is she completely on her own? So luckily, there is a visit from Christina, Jenny's daughter, and her wife Jen. And this is something that Jenny has really needed because, guys, Jenny has been in India for many years. She has been alone and she has been dealing with the fact that Sumit's family has rejected her in every sense of the word. They don't support her. She's there all alone. There's people there, as we watched her go to the market, who see her as a target. They're seeing her as someone that they can overcharge for food. They can treat a certain type of way because she is a foreigner and she doesn't know the ways of the land. And they're basically making her feel unwelcome in her own home because she is actually someone who has been staying in this country for many years. She should be feeling at home, and all these years have passed, and Jenny does not feel at home. And Christina feels it is Sumit's responsibility to make sure that his wife feels supported, welcomed, and loved. And she feels that he is failing in every sense of that situation. He is putting his family first. He is putting his mother first and his family first, even though they have rejected Jenny and rejected him as well. They have basically disowned him as a son, and he is still putting these people ahead of his wife, Jenny. Now, Sumit feels that Christina, since she is not of the same culture, she doesn't understand family dynamics, and he actually feels until she can actually get a better grasp of this situation, she needs to mind her own business. Sumit, I don't know if you know this, but Jenny is Christina's business because that is her mother. Her mother will always be her business, and she will always have her mom's best interest at heart. And I feel like Christina is right. Christina needs to be able to rest assured every night that her mother is not only welcome, loved, taken care of, and doesn't feel alone in her own home. She needs to know that her mom is being supported 100%. Even if it's not by Sumit's family, it needs to be by Sumit. Sumit is her husband, and he needs to take the initiative to put Jenny first. And he has admitted many, many times that Jenny has never been his number one priority. His family has always been his number one priority, and Jenny has fallen second in that spectrum. And I definitely feel like it is unhealthy to be in a relationship with someone who does not put you first. It's so important that you are the main focus in that person's life. And Jenny, at her age, is looking for someone who is ready to put her first on a pedestal. She wants to be first, second, and third priority in her marriage. After all that Jenny has been through to make this marriage happen, I feel that Jenny has earned that spot as being first in Sumit's life. So whether or not that is going to happen, we don't know. Or Christina and Jen may actually spend this trip convincing Jenny it is time that she returns stateside. And if Sumit wants to join her and come stateside with her, he can. But if not, they might need to take her back to California and show her what it's like to have family around you who loves you, supports you, and wants to make you feel welcome everywhere you are. All right, guys, I'm George Mossey. Make sure to follow me on all social media platforms at George Mossey and at georgemossey.com on my website for all of your 90 Day Fiancé news and updates.